Picture this. You're standing at a train station somewhere in Africa. Not the sleek, futuristic hubs you see in France or Japan, but the kind where the platform is made of uneven concrete and the ticket counter is a guy with a pen and a notebook. Welcome to Africa's train experience, where expectations go to die and only the bold survive. This isn't transport, it's a test of willpower, a social experiment, and an extreme sport all wrapped into one steel rattle trap. While the West has bullet trains that glide silently across continents, Africa proudly runs on caterpillar-spilled nostalgia engines, with locomotives that whistle like they are allergic to moving. Welcome aboard to the uncontrollable, unforgivable circus known as the African trains, where you might not even know when you'll arrive, but you'll always have a story to tell. Let's meet the cast of the mechanical misfits that define African rail travel. First up is the 1950s colonial relic, a train so old it remembers when independence was still a dream. With paint peeling like a sunburned tomato, windows stuck open since 1974, and seats harder than your aunt's overcooked ugali, this classic moves with the grace of a tired rhino. Then there's the recycled European train, bought second-hand, shipped with missing parts, and now chugging along like it's on permanent vacation. It grows to life with a diesel-fueled tantrum and rests frequently like a grandpa after 2 stairs. If you're feeling adventurous, try the cargo passenger hybrid, because who needs luxury when you can sit next to a goat and a pile of cement? It's cheap, functional, and doubles as a traveling flea market. The passengers? That's a whole United Nation of vibes. There's the banana vendor who takes no for an answer, the preacher who turns every tunnel into a sermon, and the goat whisperer with livestock so loud they might qualify for choir auditions. Uncles with no shirts, kids swimming from luggage racks, and mothers yelling over their din of steel and diesel. Don't forget the DJ with a Bluetooth speaker louder than the train's horn. First class? That's just a seat with less holes. There are only 2 classes here. One is I paid for my ticket, and the other one is I'm just holding on until the next stop. Every train journey is peppered with moments that defy logic. A 5-hour delay because the conductor went to buy lunch? That's standard. An abrupt stop in the middle of nowhere while the driver chats with her cousin? That's normal. Smoke filling the carriage? Don't worry, that's just a bonnet steam bath. And border crossings? Let's just say that everyone suddenly becomes very quiet and suspiciously generous with bananas when custom officers show up. Even the food vendors somehow keep up. How someone can sell hot food through a moving window will forever remain one of life's greatest mysteries. Now, if you dare to compare African trains to those high-tech marvels in other countries, the laughter writes itself. While Japanese trains speed up at 300 km per hour, ours gather courage at 30 km per hour. Western trains have charging ports, Wi-Fi, and climate control. African trains offer breeze therapy through broken windows and conversations that beat Netflix. Cleanliness? Let's just say you live with a strong immunity. Safety features? We trust in the Lord and duct tape. Punctuality? We operate on train time, which is somewhere between now and later, depending on the vibes. But for all their quirks, African trains are unmatched in soul. They aren't just moving metal, they are stories, culture, and chaos on wheels. They connect villages, towns, and cities across landscapes that buses and planes often avoid. They are lifelines, especially in areas where other transport is reliable or non-existent. On these trains, strangers become friends. Gossip travels faster than the train itself, and every trip feels like a communal festival on rails. You haven't really experienced Africa until you've eaten maize roasted on the platform, argued about politics with someone's uncle, and dodged a rogue chicken in the aisle. Let's not forget the train vendors, masters of economy and strategy. Somehow, they carry entire chicken in baskets, selling everything from roasted peanuts to fresh fish. There's no catering service, just passion and pure hustle. Ever had a soda pass through windows and a toddler slapped before reaching you? Welcome aboard. These vendors know every passenger by face, every conductor by nickname, and every bump on the rail by vibration. Despite the madness, African trains are endearing. They are part of our collective memory, the background hum of generations growing up with distant sound of horn echoing across hills. Yep, they are flawed. Yes, they are slow. Yes, they somehow break down for reasons no one can explain. But they are ours. They are where our grandmothers tell stories, where young lovers exchange secret glances, where preachers warn about ends of time, and children laugh without care.
Only in Cape Town will you see such cock.
African trains may be the butt of jokes, but they are also a symbol of resilience. The trains keep going, just like the people. Even when the odds are stacked, when the funding is short, and the parts are missing, someone, somewhere, gets the engine running. And while the West might boast of their hyperloop fantasies and magnetic levitation dreams, we keep chugging through dust and laughter. So here's to the African train, the rusted chariot, the clanking miracle, the track-bound saga. Whether you're squeezing into a platform already full of onions and gossip, or weaving from a platform as the train pulls out 3 hours late, just remember this: speed is overrated, and stories are not. And African trains, they are full of them. From the clatter of wheels on uneven tracks to shared meals and shared struggles, every journey is a testament to creativity, survival, and the peculiar African brand of humor that turns every delay into comedy. In conclusion, African trains may not win any award for speed, technology, or punctuality, but they are the champions of community and chaos. They are slow, dusty, unpredictable, and absolutely unforgettable. While your European friend might brag about sipping coffee in a silent sleek rail pod, you'll be here dodging chickens, chatting with the preachers, and making memories that not a first-class ticket can buy. Because in Africa, the train is never just a train. It's a journey into the heart of the continent, one rattle and laugh at a time.